Alright, welcome guys. So today, let's switch on to the caster mode. So what I have done is I wanted to just give you a look around on you know the gameplay that we have chosen. So interestingly, as I mentioned in my last video, I have chosen Delhi because it is not so easy to play and it is difficult to even win the game. So the opponents would be the Ottomans, as you can see, and myself I have chosen as Delhi. So I think this caster mode is beautiful and it is well maintained. Let's age for few and we'll read out some statistics.
تمام حضرتان اه
Well,
آری
uh, well, the player would be the AI intermediate. I chose this specifically because I did not want to rush to understand how does the gameplay go. You can see this caster mode is very much beautiful. On the top you can see number of villagers which are currently assigned to all of the tasks. There are total 9 and 9 for me and for the opponent as well. And 2 and 2 are for the military count. And on the right side it is me, on the left side is the AI, and you can see the food production per minute and the number of houses constructed. So till now I haven't gone for anything except food and gold. That's the standard gameplay that we are playing because you can see the opponent has built twin minaret matrice and it's the Tower of Victory. You know what is this? The twin is it constantly generates the berry bushes. So if we have to look and see how many people are there, so there are around 5 villagers who are working to construct the first the building, and for ours we are going a little slow, 3. And if you can currently switch to how many villagers assigned to each task, you can see 4 and 1 because the because the 3 are getting constructed. I have picked it from the gold mining, and 2 of them next they will be assigned to wood, and 2 I have kept it for production. So pin down in your comments below that if this strategy works,
بساخته
since I have played against with the AI just to understand how this both civilizations work together. So they have completed their first landmark, that is the twin minaret, and you can see the berry bushes has been popping all along. And as you can understand, if you know the civilizations well, you can play well. So here what has happened in Delhi, you can choose to upgrade yourself for free only when you construct a religious building, and you have to fill in 3 of the religious leaders that you can call a scholar or a monk. Alright, so our new age begins, and I immediately go for forestry and piety. Alright, So I just took this because it was free, and later I'll start doing it. But this approach is not, I mean, you anyway cannot do it, right? So now I need 2 more scholar get things get like update faster. Okay. So let's look at how the map is evenly divided between both of the players for relics. So there are totally around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 relics. So 3 is placed between each of the players, which is divided by this beautiful, you can call it as lake or river or some sort of water body. So one is located here besides north, and the other one is exactly opposite to the north, which is south side. So it is very much close to south, this one, and for the opponent is the opposite side of the north. One is here and the other one is very close. So similarly for me, it has also spawned a very close but in a different angle, so you can see, and one is behind these trees. The only way you can go is sneak into through this road, come back, okay, and then get this relic, okay, and similarly other way around. Okay, so let's look at what is our current military count. So my military is 3 now, and I think military counts with the scholar is also counted as military. That's why it is 3. For him is 2. So there are 16 active users, sorry, villagers, and 14 for me. So let's look at the income per minute. If you compare, I am like 10 times more stronger in all of them. I have put workers all across except stone. So if you look now, they have constantly been working for stone 2 people, right? And what is he doing? He has constructed 1 military school. So instead of here I can say DI. DI is constructed 1 military school here, and then that's it, 1 landmark and 1 military school. So I've gone with an approach of constructing the towers nearby for protection, because there are too much of openings. You can see there are 1, 2, right, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 places where you have to construct walls if you have to defend. Okay, so let's quickly increase our speed. So you can see there's no major improvement between the villagers and the military. So I try to build barracks and archery, and similarly there's a construction of military school, 2 of them. Alright, so this was helpful, right? Nice. So I'm going for the production of, yeah, so they were trying to initially attack my villages along, then it was easy for them to come and attack my town center. You can see the second batch they've come. If you look at cavalry, so they have no armor but 90 health. If you look at the Sipahi, he has got 9 and he has got 2 armor versus range. This is the advantage. You see, that's why even if 3 of them are attacking, it is tough to defeat this Sipahi. but these are defenseless against the ranged armory, or you can say the ranged army. So now if you look at the production unit, 22 of them are going here, and each military count is 10 by 10. So you can say 6 plus 1 7 and 3 are here. So what I'm going to do next is I'm investing a lot on gold here. I think I can utilize some people for wood construction, then go for a little bit of stone, I guess, because I have 5 of them. That's fine. The updates are going pretty much good. I'm going for professional scouts, and the enemy has gone for wheelbarrow. That's how it looks, red icon. Hope so. If you look at the army value here, it's 1520 for me, and the ESTR val, I hope it is worker kills. Is it good or bad? I'm not sure how this count to be taken. 690. Is it a loss, or you can tell me in the comment section below. In the next casting, I will just check into the documentation later. Alright, so if you look, I'm trying to construct a wall here. They've done successfully, and in order to protect ourselves from the unintended attacks, that I tried to build an outpost, but I was unsuccessful because I lost 2 of my villages here. So I'll borrow 1 from the gold and build a gate here. So I'm still vulnerable from these 2 sides and from these 2 sides. Alright. So I've got good army here. Like you can say 17 of them. Seems to be okay for me. Right, no gold. I think this is a loss for me, I guess. It's a destruction value, something worker kills, so I have lost workers, so that's a point that I will lose. 2110, and 460 is the loss which I caused them. Is I think that's how it should look like. So this region statistics is not yet under count unless we get to Castle Age. So let me look. So what the army that they've gone through is 8 Sipahi, 2 Spearmen and 1 Meter. And similarly, so see, if you look at, I have been constantly collecting, but same thing, the AI invested in building the military, right? And the production is again seemingly going high for the AI because they are like 105 per minute, 120, and the AI quickly went with these update. One is with Armory and the other one is Bloomery. So they are going evenly between the damage and the damage that they can take against armed, or you can say ranged weaponry like the archery. No? Yeah, they're pretty much good. So I'm like 1500. I'm not producing anything. I thought this would be great. 10 and 11. But if you see the total military count, they're 27 and I am 24. It's like 4 or 5 people are still missing. So now, if you took one Sipahi, he's got 9 plus 1 armor, right? Sorry, he's got 1 armor extra, 1 versus melee and 2 versus ranged, and he's got 9 plus 1 here. Okay, so that was my idea. So instead of going for an attack or a defense, so I thought this set of army was enough, right? I went in for building compound of defender. You know, this landmark is very much useful. Compound of defender is your military can build walls, you know, whether it is wooden or stone, you can build it. Yep, so there's an attack. They are planning, when the AI is planning to attack, you can look how much it has invested in self. If I have to just remove this, so you can see 7, 12, 19, all right, 28, 31, so totally 32. Army minus 24. I haven't gone anything. So let's increase. I mean, this is the thing that I think I lack. While I try to invest myself collecting all the resources, I immediately go for third age. So you can see the AI is still in second age, right? How do we see that? Right, there are 5 people who are like, yeah, so the AI is still in second age because it does not have enough necessary resources. So I have advanced along with the resources that I have. You can look. Okay, so I have invested in military for food. 32. Yeah, so now it is planning. They are constructing siege tower. Alright. And I hope, oh, it's not the siege tower. Yeah, it's the siege tower. And the enemy is like, it's a little bit behind in terms of economic progress as compared to me. But I can say, if you look at the level of production per minute, it has reached, you know, for wood it has reached far greater than mine. That in the later stages it is going to, you know, be more efficient. So it is heavily invested. If you look at the food, they are producing at 517 per minute square, whereas I'm producing 458 per minute, quite lesser. And I'm not invested myself too much in stone, by the way. Let's look at how much. 9 for food minus 12 for food, 13 for wood minus 9 for wood. So 5 for gold, 2 for gold, 1 for stone, and 8 for stone. I didn't understand why did I put 8 of them for stone. The 8 people. Okay, the reason is to construct a wall. It has gone for the attack drums. Same. So you can see 12, 6, 9. So they are heavily armored. Okay. So it is going to attack. Alright, you can see I'm trying to back off. I have very less barracks and oh god. So if you can look at a different angle, the way in which it has, you know, created itself, a good amount of army. You can say 10 of them. See how the count is reducing, and I thought of giving up. Yeah, so somehow I tried to, get all these updates, but still I'm lacking. Please pin down your comments, valuable comments under the section. What should have been done to avoid it, to avoid this attack? All right. I think Delhi is the main, it's a main civilization which has a good defense. I think after Abbasid, I hope so after Abbasid. But I mean, I'm talking about the walls. Yeah, somehow I survived. Somehow I've survived because of these towers. Thanks to the towers, I have completely involved myself with food and gold here, because that's the tree. So iron undermesh, and it has completed leather work. You can see the level of military prowess that they have got, even though they are less in number. Now my focus is to build, to rebuild the wall. Keep yourself defended against, and try to construct a what I can say, a trade route somewhere here, so that you have an efficient gold production. Sorry, it's not production, gold extraction, I can say, or a trade. So yeah, so one relic is captured already. Okay. One is the twin minaret, other one is, I'll have to find out. It's Istanbul Imperial Palace. Alright, now the attack is in from this side. Okay, one relic's capture, that's 80 points, I guess. Okay. But if you look at now, I am at a good position now. So it is like 12, 5 versus melee and 4 versus ranged. And it's again same 12, 5 versus melee and 4 versus ranged. And yeah, this is good, this is good. So I have to constantly produce these units so that I am like well defended, I can say. So now this, yeah, so now this is going inside. I am trying to construct a religious building somewhere here. That's good enough. So the reason for building these buildings is that you are secure enough to capture all these relics, 3 of them, right? So the enemy, if you look at that, one sacred site is captured. Alright, we have a problem here. 3 of the religious monks have come here. Some set of people are attacking from this side, some set of army are trying to attack. Right. Right. We have an intrusion. Okay. I hope this army can, not much powerful when compared to this. That's when they start to flee, So I'll have to reconstruct myself. And I'll have to check what they're investing. The AI is investing in nothing. I think it's going for age 4, so early. And what's my production? Nothing. Okay. You got 4 Z's. 4 people not working.
هنگام کار.
Alright, that's good, that's good. There is a good level of defense here. But they, in the sense, the AI... Okay, the second relic is captured. So this is one is in transition. Hope that is in transition, right? Let's see, let's see.
Sen çigune emir eylersen. Allah menzilim inare eyler.
Yep, that's a transition and it has successfully collected second. Okay.
Evamirin cari olur. Fermanın üzere raha revan olurum. Hacatın
That's nice, that's nice. Let's increase the speed and understand. Right? There's an imminent threat from this side. I hope it's the west or the east. Okay, now we have this attack. That's the mango now. Alright, what's my army? So I have got +3 here and the AI has got +5. So it is 2 steps ahead, you can say. And it has already aged 4 and the collection is very booming. And I have got so many resources. I could have gone for the 4th one, but why not? I have I have to go for
هنگام کار.
more of the military landmarks. Military buildings here. That'll have to work on it, you know.
ششی خوب زمن.
You know, you should be at a safe distance so that the trebuchet, the counterweight trebuchet will back you up, you know. That's what I found out from this casting, is that this trebuchet will help if you are at a safe distance from the wall. By then at least we will have some army left. So, but I don't think this statistics is very much good. There is 2 + 1. Right, where is the other collecting from? Right.
Emrin üzere
So
hareket
none of
eyle.
them is collected from my end now because I'm struggling with the defense. Should have gone for defense though. So the overview statistics is like this. 2 + 1. Alright, the army value is high on my end. So 34 minutes have elapsed. You can see I haven't progressed to age 4. The reason being that if now I am less with the resources, if I'm left with the less amount of resources, you can see I'll be having issues defending because the army that they have gathered the veteran Sipahi has got a good number of armory,
Bir
you can
harp
say,
iktida ettirecek.
attack and armory. So I don't want to push myself too much hard in that area to defend myself, you know. So here, look at that. The AI has spent 19 people for gold and 10 people for food, so totally 56, and mine is 36. I'm 20 villages left, and my military is 54, very much close to the villagers. To put me you know, some sort of a comment and tell me that is this fair. The numbers exactly cross match, except the villagers 10 is the difference. So let me know in the comment section below that what you think and what is the idea. Is this the way? Shall I win? Is this the way to win?
مشتاق خدمت.
I am primarily focused, so I am 6+ ahead of all the updates that my army is making. One is I've got a strong defense, right? So if you come back and look at the way in which I've constructed, I've got a strong army, defense here, one trebuchet which is looking at this river, the other one is you know, looking at this, and 2 of the outposts so that they don't construct a dock here, and I'm secure here. Otherwise, if you can look at this, so this monk or a religious scholar is trying to get this relic, which I'm not going to allow. If you look this side, lots of scouts, you know, lots of scouts. So the religious scholar went away. God, he's got 3 armor. 3 versus melee, 2 versus ranged. God damn it. Alright, the other religious leader went. Now is time for me to construct few more houses, and I'm heavily invested. I'm not still aged up though, you can see, right? Let's see.
Taarruzla mukabil müdafaya intikal ederim.
بنای خوب ساختم. عمر این ز عمر بنده درازتر خواهد بود.
سودها این نکاری. راه داد و ستد.
حاضرم اطاعت کنم.
Çarpıcı yakinde düşman mevcut olduğunu ihbar eder.
هنگام کار.
Alright, I got 1 gold here. Sorry, the 1 relic here. It gives you plus 13 gold. I'm assuming per minute, right?
Düşmanlar bize ateş eder.
Yeah. So Delhi's scholars there, they're very much faster, right? So I've got 1+1, and yeah, so their scholars are trying to sneak in from this end so that they can capture this relic, which is I'm not going to allow. And the army, all right, they went in for Great Bombard. The reason for collecting so much of gold, now you can see, is that they were trying to produce the Bombard. The army is less, but I'm 6 plus 6, and the AI is plus 5. Okay, let's forward and see. My army is already here.
عمر این ز عمر بنده درازتر خواهد. بنای
Yeah, the religious scholar is trying to somehow sneak in from here, but he's unable to do that. The reason being the strong walls restricting, and yeah, it has now been captured by me.
بنا تمام
All the
بود.
3 are here. Hopefully there is a lot more. Got plus 39.
بنا تمام بود.
That
زیبا.
means 13 gold. 13 into 3 is 39. So if you look at my, 3,900 gold, and mine is 3,400. Now I went for 4th. If you can look, I'm at very much vulnerable situation here, because the enemy, if enemy decides to attack me from any of this end with a great bombard, I don't have enough army to push in. So this is a weak point that that can be utilized among team ranked, Okay, so none of the sacred sites have been captured, but relics are captured now. So
دستورات شما
it's 36 plus 1, armor 6 versus 6, 12 plus 1,
هدف
it's
تازه
12 plus 1. Sorry, am I pronouncing it as armor? It's not armor, it's attack 37. If you look, it is attack. Okay,
هنگام کار.
چیزی بیاندازم
yes. The army is rotating within. Alright.
İstiyanız
It is
hazır edin.
36
Hareket
still.
edin.
Mine is 81, so I can be pretty much in terms of numbers okay, but I'm most worried about is this great bombard. 2 of them. That's why you look at the gold production. It is at its peak. It is 1,000 plus per minute, and very much similar to mine.
İleri.
Very
Müsaademeye
much similar to
hazır
mine.
olun.
And what about the others? If you look at my
Azimet
stone
edin.
production here, it
Eliniz
is
silahınız
160 per
üzere
minute.
mevcut olsun.
The stone, it has stopped. Right? So now,
Mukabil müdafaya intikal edelim.
İleri. İstiyanız hazır olsun.
57. So it has invested 6 more villagers with the team, and myself
İleri.
5 villages
İstiyanız
left.
hazır olsun.
Right. This is going to be a good war, I guess. This is going to be a seriously good war. That is going to be
دانم چون
interesting. Yeah. So the reason why I have constructed this is to efficiently mine and get myself a good amount of gold. And that's the reason a mosque has been constructed with 3 scholars there. The religious unit, I can say. Alright. So totally. Okay. Now we have all this under production. That means the updates are in production. So if you look at the military count, the 26. Okay. Let's focus on the military.
خوب درست انجام
So
میدن.
26, 22 of the archers, 16 of
جوانان مستعد احکام
the lancers, heavy melee cavalry. Now it has built a keep very close to its houses. A good way, right? So now it has steadily increasing its number of army. I don't think. So now it's time to attack. I just want to go with the
ما پهلوانان
Lancers.
مستعد نبرد.
and get myself a quick hint of what they're doing.
دشمن خورید.
So now, yeah, so now, yes, now it is deciding time. It's war, and you can see it's trying to sneak in its army behind. The reason being, not to lose these great bombards, you know.
Emrin üzere tebdil mekanı.
Düşman taarruzla
So where's my army?
راستی غلبه بگشتم.
Right. Alright. So now I have gone for sacred site. One is on my side, the other one is here. The two sacred sites are spawned now. Now there is an attack, so the Sipahi is attacking the archers, the crossbowmen. So to avoid, I had utilized the lancers. The great bombards are trying to destroy. You can see at a shot how many are going to be destroyed. Alright, 3 or 4 at a time. So now it is time to attack and destroy the great bombards. That's it. But the loss is too much heavy. If you are not properly supporting your great bombards, there is no point in building them because it costs huge amount of resources. So anyway, I have managed to get myself with some numbers here. So now it's time to produce and reproduce these army men. So I've gone with 2 of them. And the ship is no use actually unless there is a water map, or you can say the island map. Now it has constantly increased with the food production and wood production, and I have gone with the food production heavily. Yeah, you look at that number. So the reason being, the food and gold are my primary targets. That is because I want to have the hand cannoneers as a back support along with man-at-arms. They are going to fight at the forefront. Along with the lancers, they are going to have a trick, you know, to support. Yeah, so they have got Ribar Queen. Right. Yeah, I've successfully constructed a keep. I've lost all of my lancers, so I'm calling back my crossbowmen. I am trying to construct heavily here because I need production. It's essential. So now, yeah. So if you look, I'm very much comfortable, but the enemy is still producing a bombard, right? It's 190 plus 38. Imagine 228 is the attack. But 30 versus ranged is the armor. No, that's the negative point. 580 versus building, 580 versus ship, 100 versus infantry, 11 tiles range, 7.7. Alright, so how many of there? How many of them? 2 of them. Oh, sorry, 1. Well, now let's increase this speed to 8. So a good amount of soldiers there. I too don't undermine myself because I also have a good number of soldiers with good, you know, strong backup here. Yeah. So I'm trying to construct, this is a cheeky move, you know. I'm trying to construct this wall around here just to make sure it doesn't attack from there. Alright. Come on, man, you should move a bombard. You're otherwise losing it for no reason. Alright, you can see 22 of the Sipahis, 13 plus 3 attack and 3 armory. Now they don't stand any chance. The AI doesn't stand a chance simply because my army has got more attack power and it has got 7 versus range and 8 versus melee. It's tough. That and coupled with hand cannoneers, that's going to be a tough situation. Right. So it's not wise to go with all of the army and attack the keep. It's first best to go with the counterweight trebuchets. That's what I am trying to. So I'm recalling all of my army gang here. Right. Right. Let's increase the speed and see. Okay, I'm calling all of my trebuchets. If you look. Alright, all 4 of them. Now there's a problem. Okay, there's a great bombard that the air has tried to generate. And Janissary, elite Janissary. So now see the attack speed is 24 and plus 3 armor.
Yol kat eylerim. Hedefleri tespit.
Let's increase and see. Alright, the keep is destroyed. Now it is time for me to push in, and they have got 1 Ribald Queen, 1 Great Bombard, and it has got 42 of the army that I have to, destroy.
içinde
And
ilerliyor.
they've got Elite Sipahi. All of these are elite players, And mine is Elite Lancer, Man at Arms. So let's go and attack. Yeah, so now it's my time to attack, and you can see I cannot win with that. The Great Bombard being, at so much of distance. You can see 11.005 range. So I have to back up. I have to get some more, to back up and then try to defend myself. Great Bombard. I have to defend myself with Great Bombard, removing it from the ground. Otherwise, I'm not going to succeed. So now the fight is between the Lancers and the Janissary, and all you can see, all the Ribald Queen has destroyed all of my trebuchet. The Bombard has not been. I'm still at loss here. I'm still at very much loss. 90. Oh, the wall is effectively constructed.
Aldın ortasında.
Right. Yeah. Alright, see. The loss that I have to incur because of this bombard. So now it's time for me to reconstruct my own army here. Right. And it has been constantly attacking from there. Right. Because a new keep has been constructed. Okay. Let's wait and watch and see. Okay, so there is huge. The reason why I have built this wall is to not get immediately affected, because there's a fog of war unless you spend the scout. And I was little worried about this Great Bombard being at the behind the fog of war and attack, because it has got a huge range 11 tiles. Alright, so I think now is the time to move, and it is trying to form the army at the north side of the map, nearing to the north side of the map. Alright, how many bombards? 1 bombard, second bombard is coming all the way.
Düşman ateşine maruz kaldı.
What's the damage? The damage is heavy. Oh my goodness, the damage. Okay, so that's when I need to destroy this bombard. That's it. When you destroy the bombard, you come back and you do nothing, right? Because it is the wall. Then you go with this hand cannoneers on the top of the tower, and now the great bombard has been called. Wait for the signal. That's the strategy, you know. Get yourself packed up here. About 2 bombards and 2 of the 4 of them springles. Springles are again very much similar to the ones which you know, Ribald Queen, but in other way it destroys the Ribald Queen at a very longer distance. So now if you look 15 plus, I have 27 plus, 122, it's no match at all. But you look at the point system here, it is going to be 9988 for me, it is going to be 9555, 97554, yeah. And 3 relics are captured between both of us. 1 sacred site because each of them. And if you look at the destruction value, it is 28,850. Now is the time to attack. Little bit worried about the Ribald Queen and the Great Bombard here. Alright, that's how I pull back. I go to my defend wall. I sneak into their territory and you know, drag them into the pit. This is one of the good tactics, you know. Rest of my their Janissaries are attacking. Rest of my hand cannoneers will do the job. It will be lost too, but still I think it's going to be a good attack. Equally, the hand cannoneers are equally stronger when compared to Janissary. So we check, yeah, now is the time to move and destroy this Great Bombard. Yeah, that's it. And yeah, I am high with food here. Wood and stone is an issue. Well, I can manage. Yeah, you can see I'm trying to match up with destruction value, or distribution value.
Düşmana mukabil hazırım. Azimet giderim. Yol gazeylerim. Hedefleri
Alright. Last of the armies, they are trying to attack, and that's it. That's it. You look, 32 of their villages are under sleep mode. What do you expect? Win? That's not possible. That's it. So I'm gonna push with this army, and that's it. It's a easy peasy. Right? That's it. All went for wood. Why? The wood, because I'm trying to attack the town center of the building. 52 plus here. That's it. Nowhere to win or win. I don't see it as a destruction value or distribution value. Worker kills. So it is 25 and minus 15. And the value is 64, and I think this is on the positive side. That means this count is the one which says that how much buildings or enemy have destroyed along with the workers. That gives me the count. Higher is the number, higher is what I have destroyed. That's the assumption. So victory is approaching for me. Landmark victory is approaching. Another two buildings. One is Third one is gone, and I'm going to go for the last one, the minaret. Alright, and that's it. All my enemies are going to attack the minaret at any time. And that's it. Landmark victory is approaching. So I didn't capture this sacred site, nor did I go for the wonder victory anywhere, because I might have got that much of before. But I went in, attacked, and the production per unit is high. There's no military, there's no way it can win. Tell me in the comment section below, was this good? Right. That's it. That's a victory. Destroyed. Strangely, the elephants came at the later stage. I'm not sure whether the Hisar Academy then automatically produces the elephants. Right? That'll have to check. So, we'll have to learn with Delhi. Give me a moment. With the Delhi, the Hisar Academy, right? What is the Hisar Academy? Yeah, generates +2 food for. Okay, is it the Palace of Sultan? Oh, it was Palace of Sultan. Okay. I think it is the Palace of Sultan that would have got us constant production of the elephant tower elephants. So Hisar Academy just generates 10 food per minute based on the number of technologies that does not apply to Empress. I don't think this is a good option. One should go for the Palace of Sultan. Okay guys, so this was the breakdown of how we can play Delhi versus Ottomans, and surely if you apply a good strategy, Delhi is going to be more stronger in the later game stages, and it's good for team ranked season as well. But what you should be aware is that whenever there is a map which is what is island map or a water map, that is when you choose Delhi. That is the best option. Otherwise you have got a lot other civilizations. You can choose English, you can choose Holy Roman Empire, you can choose French. So French, that is also there. So hopefully this was a good insight on the new civilization. Ottomans, they're equally strong at the later stage. The only thing is how you manage the military, because you unnecessarily produce the military schools for constant production and you lose the focus of building other essential military unit or buildings, because you have invested a lot of wood in building the free military schools, and that too it takes 1+ minute to produce one unit. So my suggestion is that anyone who is playing the Ottomans, initially it would be good to have not more than 2 military schools. Yeah, based on I think there are other things that you can go through, like for example, you can go for the vizier points, right? Is there a way we can see vizier point somewhere here? I think vizier points gives you some sort of military and economic advantages. I think you go for economic advantage would be the best one. Anyway, so please let me know any suggestions that I can improve, and also pin down comments that what civilizations I need to play, except some of the civilizations that I'm not good at. But I'll be next time playing mostly with Abbasid, English, HRE, French, these four, and I try to learn Chinese, the 3-star difficulty, and then we'll go with Rus. And Malians and Ottomans are the new, Delhi and Mongols. I'll choose Mongols at the last because it's too much vulnerable, because it requires a different strategy, that I'm not invested in right now. But I'm going to go with all others in the order that I mentioned: Abbasid, English, Holy Roman Empire, French, Chinese, Rus, Ottomans, Malians, and Delhi. Delhi is good, but it's very difficult to play. But once you get a grip of playing Delhi, choosing Delhi under water or island maps is the best choice. You can see Abbasid, they're good, but they're good in Dry Arabia map, and Dry Arabia and Lipani, I guess. Yeah. Alright, so thank you guys once again for going through my stream. Please do hit the like button, share it, and click on the bell icon and subscribe my channel.